Right. Okay, this is churning out some resources for me. I think I think I actually did throw that in there last minute. And you can see how long I've been going in the creative world because these guys are not oxidized here and they already are starting to oxidize in the other world. But yeah, no, there's Cherry over there. Matt, like I said, whip something up. I'm sure in future sessions and future things, there'll be more to notice in that regard as well. I still need a lot of bamboo, so farm, you better get producing because I'm going to need all that bamboo. It's just going to be a matter of waiting, I think, for the bamboo to be produced. If I wait overnight, then these chests will just fill up with as much as they can hold, which is a fair bit. There's a lot. These guys can take care of a lot of it. They seem to be doing a pretty good job. Now, let me take stock of resources. I do need terracotta, which is a little bit more of a challenge. I do luckily have... Actually, that's probably enough blocks to do the whole build. Thank goodness. And I do have enough to even make it green, right? Yeah. I think I was gonna do lime though. I think it actually involves lime instead, which makes no difference to me. I still have all the resources for that. So I got that. So I'm gonna take the lime and the green and all this scaffolding as well. I'll be using that for the build, actually for the windows. Cobblestone I need. I don't need any glass, fortunately. I mean, no, I don't want to use jungle. I don't want to repeat. I don't want to repeat. That's my thing here. And then I did use dark oak, which I could still use for the roof. Spruce wasn't too bad. I mean, even mangrove would be fine. Just to blend it a bit better. I don't really need like that dark contrast in this build. Mangrove is enough. I think I have a propagule chilling. Or I could go over to the mangrove forest anyway if I need to. Oh, I do have mossy cobble as well. Oh yeah, moss was the other thing I needed. Luckily, don't need much. This is a very straightforward build. I mean, I said that already, but it's true. I should go and get mining some tuff though. I don't know if I'd be able to build it today. I mean, pale moss. Ooh. I technically don't need the pale moss. It's a nice block. Although it blends really well with the tuff. Like it almost too well. And I also have to go over to a pale garden to grab it. Unless wait, did I grab it? I might have some. That might change my mind. I do. Okay, I did grab it. Good. Good, good. You may be wondering, why do you have copper tools and not diamond? Because you have all sorts of diamonds in your chest and stuff. And iron, even. It's because copper age. I just want to have copper tools for a while. It's just goofy, and I'm not too worried. There was an acacia tree over there. I don't even know if I planted that. I remember chopping it down. I mean, I edited the episode today. So that's why I mean, that's probably why I'm actually in the world at all today. It's because I was getting all excited. And of course, recently I was just planning the build. And I was like, damn, this is going to be a fun build. Okay, I do have acacia logs as well. Oh, I do have mangrove on top of that. Nice. I am way more prepared than I thought. I will have to remove all of this detail as well. I mean, honestly, it wouldn't even hurt to make this build like flush, like a flat, like all along the same line here. Then that means I would have to change the roof though, so I'm not gonna do that. Or I do that because then the roof would be flat. Like it could be, I could like fix the roof, so to speak. Like actually amend things a bit. Perhaps. Yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, this whole like bamboo thing in the walls, I mean, it's interesting. I'm a bit kind of iffy on that too. I'm iffy on everything. I'm just iffy before at this stage. I'll have to let the farm run. I think I will let the whole bamboo edge here run probably overnight, see how much I get. If it's really bad, I might have to consider extending the farm. But baked potatoes. You can do whatever you want. I'm not gonna stop you around. You can wander around. You will not getting around to me. Tries to get smart. You're gonna get in that boat and then burn. Yeah. Well, but he is not burning. What beaming they craft right now, as Devin would say. Looks like he's eternally trapped in that boat. That's okay. I didn't need that chest anyway. Yeah, so I... Even double zoom can zoom you very far. Wow, look at this. This display. You can have food. I'm just having a cookout. You can put potatoes on it. You can put anything that you can cook. I think you can even put like kelp and stuff on them. I don't know. I haven't tried kelp though. I've honestly, ever since the bedrock kelp smelter things got patched, I've never used cooked kelp. Although the blocks themselves are actually pretty nice. I could imagine building with those. No, you can help yourself. Everyone needs some food. Oh, it hurts, but it's gotta be done. I'll remove all this detail. This is pointless. I mean, it was kind of nice on the inside, it being like that, but there's not too much purpose to it, considering it's going to be like a part of like a bunch of other builds. This is what I get for trying to make it look nice on all sides. And yeah, I can get back to my build that I was going to do. Right. That's what I was going to do before I got distracted. Oh, well, this needed to be done. Ooh, actually, I had a good idea for what I could do here. Okay, moss. I need moss. That's slowly spewing out blocks. It is not very fast, though. I'm not very confident in this machine's ability. I'm going to be really honest. There we go. Kind of like it with a flat wall. If only I had the bamboo. I'll have to come and pay Jason a visit. Bring my drowned around with me. My pet drowned. Hello, Jason. How's it hanging? Ooh, look at that. Oh, wow. You certainly do like the darkness. Snap, crackle, pop. Yet you do have some tough. That should be enough. Before accepts your kind, generous donation and will continue support. And that saves me a bit of mining, so thank you. Ooh, it has an effect. See, that's I didn't know that, but now I can pay keen notice. Uh oh. More mobs just keep showing up. What is this? Java mob spawning. So this is part of the larger build. Well, actually, this might be more so for the other build that I'm going to do. What about this other build? Goes one block behind by the looks of it. Yes, indeed it does. So it goes like here. I guess I could just build it above the water because I didn't set it down just yet. 2, 3, 4, I think that's 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so this is enough. This is how big it'll be. And now about the eggs, I don't know what to do with all of them. What can you make with eggs? Could like mass produce some cakes or something, or maybe do pumpkin pies take eggs? I mean, I could see, because pumpkin pies would be really good if I could automate, or not automate, but if I could craft a bunch. Pumpkin pie. Sugar. Ooh, wait. That's actually a good food source. Now, for the exciting part. For the main event. The pumpkin pie. Oh, they are expensive though. That's okay. Let's go. Wow, what an area over here. Oh, there's Jason. Uh-oh. Alright, I said I was gonna build, wasn't I? I have to go to the nether. I do not look forward to this. Wait, do you guys have... I guess you don't have wool. Oh yeah, I was gonna make a carpet, that's right. I kind of went off on a bit of a wild goose chase, as it were, and forgot what I was doing. Typical of Beamcraft. Pink. Pink would be kind of nice. I don't know how this is gonna mix these two colors, but I feel them. I feel like they'd be nice. Let me just remove some of this. How's that for a carpet? It's not bad. It's kind of fun. I kind of like the checker carpet I have. Can remove some of my moss. It's a little intense, the moss, I'm gonna be honest. I say it as I got like the most bright rug ever. You guys take moss carpet? Do you want me as your bodyguard in the nether? No, I think that is okay. I need to find a crimson forest. Do you want to go on an adventure, Jason? to help me find a crimson forest. Oh, I can see there's already all sorts of pillarage and gastage as well. Okay, the quest for some crimson. Oh, come on. Yeah. Look at that shot. Oh, even before we get shot by a skeleton. Ah, one condition I set this time, not dying, and then I'd go and die. Doesn't take much with copper armor. It's okay, it's okay. I can recover, can grab my stuff. I actually didn't check with the chunk base where the coordinates were, so it might not be. But that's part of the fun is... Okay, I got this. Oh, never mind, I don't got this. Maybe this is my sign to get diamond armor, but bah. Oh, there we go. Look what I found. Mission success. And it's just right over here. Well, thank you very much, Jason, for your assistance in the netherage. That made that a whole lot easier. Now I can do my build. My half build, actually, the shell. Okay. Oh, honeycombs are such a cool block. I gotta use that somewhere. I'm gonna have to get tons of honey. Beam4 craves honey. Beam4 craves a good build in his life. And no, this does not count. It is a good build though. Okay, let me see. We get a good idea of this. Ooh. Yeah, that's fine. It's a little bit more than my other take on it. I might fix this here. This is a bit wonky. This block right here. The coloring is just a little bit off. Help, I've fallen. Honestly, this is a facade build, so I can just do however I want. Okay. And you can even see the bamboo farm a little bit through that. It's kind of fun. I figure that'd be kind of a fun thing for the windows. So you can kind of see it start to come together, the first segment of the actual base. Oh, how fun is that? The nice facade coming into view. Okay, so the mix. Now, I thought this was a bit absurd. You may think it's a bit absurd as well, but I think it's a fun mixture. And luckily, with the stairs like this, I mean, the build is done, of course. Well, not done. This is like the sampler build. It's not done. Okay, well, I can at least build the fan before I go and do my service to myself and my horse. I have to use pale wood. I got to use it briefly in Renewcraft for my ski lodge. But I'm glad that I'm actually getting around to it now. I'm actually being able to use it. Oh wait, I think I want to use the stripped version. Renewcraft mentioned, indeed. This is the fan. This is what is known as buildstone. It's time for Beam4 to have a taste. It'll be a little noisy, but I don't mind a bit of noise. I mean, literally in Modern Newcraft, what was it, Modern Newcraft 1, the clay farm literally had like TNT explosions going off when it was active, so this is kind of a more tame version of that. I think it looks pretty good. And the fan is fun. I was a little bit iffy on the fan, just because it kind of, but I think it does kind of resemble that fan. I think it's good. Yeah, it's good. I'm excited to do the rest of this build. It's gonna be a lot of fun because obviously this is gonna mirror to the other side, and then I'm gonna have a more intermediate build. I think I'll do the mirror of this to the other side before I do anything else as well, just so I can have like the same stage with everything understood. But I should go and grab my stuff from my Speedy the fourth. Rest in peace. Oh, died in a lava pool. Oh gosh, I gotta see if anything survived. Take stock of the situation. I think I will take Patty on this trip. Hopefully Patty doesn't die. Oh, okay, I shouldn't say that because that actually would happen if I'm not careful. Nah, I'm better. I won't go into a lava pool. Certainly not with Patty. Okay, Patty, we got an adventure to go on. I'm gonna need you to come on down. Ah, the Pill Garden. A place that has claimed my life twice. Not due to the biome itself, it was due to the bloody canyon right behind it. And Speedy took the fall last time. Well, I mean, I went down with the ship with that one, but you could see what survived. There's my frog bed. Hang on, we're gonna have to park. Patty, you're gonna have to stay still while I grab my stuff. Some sticks, a lead. My diamond pants. Let's go. Some jungle wood. Taking stock of the situation. At least there's the frog bed, and there's my food. I've had a lot of food, a stack. That's good. There is mossy stone around here. But yeah, it looks like that's about it from the drops standpoint. Okay. At least I got my frog bed back. I'm really happy about that. Ooh, some ice. Honestly, the Pale Garden and the ice mixture. Oh, so nice. So nice, the ice. Get a bit of peaks, some goats action. This is a really cool spot. I'm gonna have to keep looking around. I'm entranced by this area now. Okay, I'm gonna grab the. Okay, let's park. Patty. Good Patty. Good work. I fill my inventory with snow. Well, I couldn't find anything of Speedy's carcass. Looks like it all burned. So, I guess I'll just have to do a grave with no parts. I'm glad that I at least managed to recover some diamond gear. That goat just friggin' rammed me. What the hell? There's probably enough snow. I won't be building with it anyway. I just wanted to grab some for Patty. Patty, look what I found. Yeah. Uh-oh. Well, it doesn't do any damage. I was like, oh dear. Okay, let's see how this works actually. Let me detach you from your lead. And let me pull out a snowball, see exactly how this works. Oh, yeah, that's way better. That's the trick. You need snow. Looks like someone needs a lift. You're not too far off. You're almost there. You almost made it home. Comically perfect timing. I know, I'm so good at this. This is the second time I've done this. I did it with Cherry, and Cherry was like stranded on an island. Like, I don't know what my freaking timing is with the happy gas, but I seem to always come in at the right moment. Did you put me on that mountain? Which mountain? This one? Oh, wait, there's a few. The closest one? Or which one would you rather go to? The big one with the lava? I'll bring you up here to the top. I can actually... right up to the peak. They dropped me off at that other one over there. Blaze and company, and they stranded me up there. Here's the peak. Oh, here, we can get... There, it becomes a solid platform. Get a nice view from up here. I know, it's very nice. Do you have a compass? Back at home I do. I could probably make one. I have the redstone and iron back at home. What were you asking about, boys? Here, I'll make you a compass. Gee, I might even have one kicking around. I have a clock. Okay, I'll just make you one. Wherever you went. Oh, sorry, Patty, you're gonna have to be attached to this boat. Oh, that's great. Oh, uh-oh. This is great to watch though. Dip down, go up. I guess gonna keep it like that. I don't even care if the boat gets lost or the lead gets lost. That's wonderful to watch. I should donate something to my pet horse, and I will donate something that Speedy very much loved. Some sugar, salt. But I guess I could put some sugar into it, just to pretend it's salt lick. And then I need something to bury it with. Well, Speedy, you were a great steed. You served me well for the first portion of this world. And Speedy the Fifth, of course, will follow in your lead. No pun intended. I'll donate to you a diamond and some salt. What a good horse that was, until of course we went into the lava, but we went in together, we went down together, and that's exactly what Speedy would have wanted. Speedy the Fourth. I don't remember exactly. 2025 to 2025. Rest in peace. Alright, it's time to go to sleep and let the bamboo farm run its business overnight. Okay, I'm working on fixing this bloody farm. I don't actually have to do that much work. It is pretty easy to fix. Oh, wait, this is this is my build. Hang on. And then I don't think I'm going to start this build just yet. I've got a lot of ideas for it, but it is a big build and I need to gather a lot of resources for it. Well, I know actually I probably should gather a good handful. That is probably a good idea. Okay, but what I will do is I will fix the other side, so then the mine carts just bounce back and forth. And yeah, just when you thought I was using enough iron on these bloody hopper mine carts, now I'm doing just more rails and stuff too. I don't want it to be like a long trip because it was covering like both of these, like one minecart, and that's a lot of bamboo. And so I was seeing bamboo getting despawned. It was tragic, and I know I could probably afford a bit of bamboo loss with this farm, but it was a lot. I was watching it. The minecarts were going there, they're empty, or they're full. If they're empty, that would have been a whole different problem. I remember the last time I played on this world. It's been a little bit. I'll be honest. I mean, I did play for the new drop. I did manage to do that, and I haven't started new projects. I mean, I know that's like my whole thing now. Is like, oh, I get to start brand new projects. I haven't really thought about that much, but I will be starting some new projects. I mean, this is obviously amongst them. I think finishing this area is probably my first goal, and by area I mean this island. I don't think I'm gonna go to the. I was planning on going to the mainland, but I don't think I will. I think the farm, like the community farms, are okay. I was gonna do some more stuff spiffing those up, but I think I'm okay. But about this, I'm basically just gonna rejig this whole thing. I'm not even gonna bother with the whole system it had before with the comparators and stuff, because that system is fine, but it's only if this whole storage system is full, which I don't think is gonna happen very often. I feel like I'm going to be pretty on the ball. If I'm leaving this machine running, I feel like I'm going to be collecting the stuff pretty good. I guess the barrels was just for extra capacity. I mean, that's probably a good idea, all things considered. You're just going to set me back on the hoppers a little. But you know what? This is why I go on these big mining trips. And yeah, I'm just going to be making stuff with wood like it's nothing now with this farm. I mean, that's the whole thing. I mean, I kind of forgot how overpowered these farms were until I kind of got back into it. And I was like, damn, this is actually going to be really good. Oh, I actually do want to, now that I've seen, because Hermitcraft Season 11 just started, and literally just today, I could not have done better timing when I decided to discuss this. But I was seeing, the villagers and stuff, and I'm like, damn, I really need to get into villagers. So I think that's what I'm going to do in my next base in this world. I'm not going to do it here. This is way too small. And that's not even to say I don't have more ideas. I do have more ideas for this base, like this area. I'm definitely gonna finish this build. I might do, and I wasn't gonna do the motel, but I think I'll do the big kind of gas motel somewhere else. And now I do have to kind of brainstorm. I do have to kind of look around, explore the world. So I feel that that would be a good creative mode thing. And I also feel like it would be a fun thing to do on stream. So then people kind of can see the process a little. Yep, there we go. I should have covered this up before I did all this. Oh, it took my block. But that's the maximum it goes. And you can see they're already sprouting back up. I mean, there's like, what, a lot of bamboo. Yeah, you can see a little get stuck on the lip, but yeah, like I said, it's not too big of a deal. A little of it does get launched back here. And then that should reactivate the flying machine, no? And now it goes off again. Okay. So if the piston's there, it halts it, basically. It prevents it from continuing to move. That's okay. Now, what would you do with this much bamboo and holding? Good question. If the whole system is full to the limit, yeah, that's a lot of resources, but we don't think about that. That is another thing. Now, how is the farm actually holding up? Is there any on the ground? It grabbed it all. It's dragging a block around with it. It stole my block and it ruined my farm. What the heck? Like the one little block that's stuck, dragged it across the whole thing. But I'm gonna accept a little bit of leeway with this farm. Like, it doesn't have to grab every last piece of bamboo in existence here. I just figured that overflow issue was just too much loss. Kind of gotta weigh it, because I remember even like before when I built this farm initially, and I didn't put these side bars in, and it just shot it, flung it right out into the lake. I just saw like dozens of bamboo just flying out. And obviously it's like an infinite farm, so you're gonna get the bamboo either way, but might as well do it efficiently. At least that's my thought. Oh, I ruined this build by taking out all these blocks. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure this out. That's not a today problem. What I can do, however, is I can find the location of my new base, or yeah, my next base. Not to say that that will be happening like right away, but might as well work that out logistically. Because I don't know if I want to permanently live in the jungle. I feel like I've been going a little bit jungle crazy. Like, I think I've decided, like, I really like this. Like, this area is really cool. Like, the whole area is really cool. But I can't really seem to get. Ooh, wait, maybe up here. No, I mean, this is a potential option. It's a potential option. Um, but I'm just not too into the whole jungle thing because I've done that. I feel like jungles are so overdone for me. I've done so many jungle bases in recent worlds, so I want to do something else. Ooh. Now, speaking of far, I do need to go a good ways away for this next one. But I'm leaning towards a non-jungle area. Okay? This one's pretty far out. This one's one that I had in the back of my mind, so I could utilize it. I could pull the stop and utilize this one if I want. This general vibe was. Oh, I can't even do that like fly up with the Elytra that you can do on like Legacy Edition. That's beautiful. I wish you could do that in Java. Honestly, like this area kind of is cool. I don't know what I would do here. I mean, my mind just jumps to the hill. I always jump to like the focal points. There is that. I was trying to remember exactly which spot I liked. I kind of liked by the swamp, but the swamp is a little far. So maybe not there. This area had like a mountain. Pale Guardian. The only issue with this kind of like a base out here is that it's like not really near anything. You know, there's not really anything. There's no friends nearby to pester you. It's kind of neat. I don't know if I'd do something like that though. That would go kind of well with the Pale Garden though, something like that. It's pretty big though. I did say I was gonna go big, but I don't know if I'm gonna go that big. I could do something more like this, like more like almost cosmic, like in scale, like just like pointlessly large, and like with like weird terrain features and stuff. I could see that. Maybe not quite like this, like a tower like that, but it would be a good excuse to do like some weird alien-looking terrain. Good storyline stuff too. So that's another direction. I like the spikes. That's kind of my main thing with this, and like this section, with like the leaning pillars and stuff like that. I'm not too big a fan of this central point. I like the bird. Oh, that's really cool. I could definitely see myself doing some atmospheric stuff like that, like the birds. And it would work really well in like the Pale Garden because you'd have like that limited fog or whatever when you're in it. It's like black and white. I'm actually quite into. I mean, I like both ideas. Now I'm like digging myself into a hole of like two very good ideas. That's okay. This is part of the process. I could even do like my city idea in the Pale Garden. I just do a complete like mashup. Do like a dystopian city devoid of color. Just go for that like vibe I went for in Renewcraft. Obviously, this has a lot of color in it. This is just an urban city in Minecraft, but it could be kind of fun to do like that like large scale, but just with like actual build like almost like realistic looking buildings. I just really like this, like the amethyst and the purple glass and the glow icon. I think that's nether. But that's really neat. And they use like the ores with the glow there. Oh, so many cool things you can do. I don't think that's even none of that's copper. Oh, thank goodness. I don't want to see copper after this copper isle base for a while. But what if I look up like snowy spikes if I get like the idea? Kind of like ice spikes, but like more sharp. It wouldn't be like flat. Oh, there. This picture's pretty good at capturing what kind of vibe I want to do. I feel like it wouldn't be too hard to terraform. It's not like a huge like it's not like a field or whatever. It's just like around the base of the build. I could see it like being like something like this. Maybe even more like vertical. Maybe not like quite on the diagonal like that. I mean, maybe some of them could be. But I think my whole idea is I want them to be more like almost vertical, but like kind of like just off the vertical, or like closer to the ground, kind of like layer them. Then I mean, if I'm doing it at that scale, the build would probably have to be pretty big. I could see it being a big build. I just have to think about what I want it to be like. Because with larger builds, the only trouble is you do have to like figure it out, like the portions or the proportions and everything. I'm trying to think of like what I was talking about with like Alien, because I kept going back to that with like the ooh ooh. Hang on. I think I found maybe what I might have been talking about. Oh, it kind of looked cooler from afar. Like that one is cool. Although that one has a lot more extreme spikes. I don't know if that's necessarily what I was thinking of, but this have like the spikiness. I think that's just natural terrain there that they've just melted into the build. But like I could definitely terraform a bit, do like some weird like boxy thing like that. Maybe not like a cube like that, but I don't know. That is an idea. That is an idea indeed. That one's not quite my cup of tea, but like I could see like more alien looking like flora around it, like it maybe even in the surrounding area, like almost custom biome type thing. But that kind of goes into more of like an extreme. But I feel like it wouldn't be too bad if I just added like weird plants and stuff. Like I don't think it would be that big of a thing. I don't know so much about the middle part there. I was more so focused on this. This is a bit much. I think that's like slime or something. Yeah, or green concrete or whatever it is. That's very interesting looking. I couldn't even find the image for this. I just found the one. I downloaded the one that I saw in the browser. Oh, that kind of more leans towards into like the more brutalist kind of thing with like the boxy. That's not Minecraft. See, I'm kind of going a bit out there. It's good. It's kind of just like brainstorming. I'm not saving any of these images or anything. I'm just kind of seeing what my vibe is for it. That was such a tall build too, or slated to be such a tall build. It was basically my glorified industrial district right at like spawn. That's another direction I could go with the Pale Garden area, like a multiplex type build. I don't know how that would go with like the spikes and stuff. That's basically just Megacorp Tower though. Resurrect that idea. More black and white version of that. Because that was supposed to be like different palettes for each building. Have the spike spiral all the way up the mountain and build a tower with giant ice spikes. Ooh, a spike, like a huge spike that goes like most of the way up the building would be cool. Honestly, yeah. Honestly, I could definitely see like this type of building. Like, I mean, that's built out of dirt there. That's not the best example. But like, I could definitely see me doing like a 2.0 of that. That's more like black and white, maybe very minimal color with maybe like the windows or some lights and stuff, but not like the main build itself. Mostly like black and white, and then having like the ice spikes kind of climb up the build and like kind of jut in and out of it. Maybe like one poking into it, that kind of thing. And you see like the other end of it, kind of out the other side of the building or something. Oh, that is cool. It'd be like, I think it'd be just kind of dystopian. Like it would be like almost abandoned, kind of as a build. Like it wouldn't be like this very lively looking build or anything. It'd be like maybe like a lost civilization or something. Precursor, Subnautica. But that's a vibe. Okay, maybe that's it. Maybe that's what I'm after. Maybe that's what I need to do. What I need to do in Beamcraft. I mean, honestly, that would be a total killer of a base. It is yet again an example of me doing like one um big main build. But honestly, one big main build, it's a pretty good thing to do. And plus, if that always falls through, I always got the Slum City, Slum City, back at spawn. But yeah, no, I'm going to bed. I'm tired. I'm gonna get some sleep. But it was good chatting, good planning. You get to see kind of the thought process, and you got to be a part of it. So that's cool. Um, but yeah, talk to you. Yeah, I'll talk to you later, Devin. I'll have to see you guys later. Bye bye. I did like not the Markiplier outro there. Peace out, my liege. Oh no, we're not doing Beam is the king again. Oh no.